to another exciting episode of Video Game Bang. Your weekly source for all things video game. Featuring your fearless hosts, Cory, Vincent.
I'm pretty much Microsoft and Marvel. The cans are on. It's when ish gets real. People get shot during the day?
And Aaron Carter.
Buy the armor, I equip it, and it's like pink thong. The guy that delivers vending machine items at my job, he can play the right.
Fill up your Mountain Dew and grab your Doritos. It's time for Video Game Bang.
The thirst is real, everybody. I am Sir Aaron Carter, and you're listening to Sacramento's #1 geek and gaming podcast, the Video Game Bang's Weekend Bang, powered by NRG, brought to you by Oblivion Comics and Coffee. Come for the coffee, stay for the comics, and GG Gamer Subs. Get your bump, everybody, with the GG Gamer Subs. We got to rush today because we got a lot on the docket, everybody. A whole bunch on the docket. On the show again, Cory Vincent is here.
What you say about his company is what you say about society.
The real David Webb's here, everybody.
What's going on, everybody?
All
We're
right.
doing normal intro.
Little less enthusiastic.
Less enthusiastic, but a whole lot more tolerable.
Wow. Wow. And then long time no see.
Not my fault.
Long time listener, first time caller.
Probably not.
Amelia Pond is here again, everybody.
Hi, guys.
How you been? It's been a while.
It has been a while.
It's been a while. What
You
have
don't
been
call
up to?
me anymore.
You
break my heart.
Let's keep
He only calls when he needs things. I've noticed that about him.
Thank you for the follow, person.
Person
Person of interest. That's what we'll call them. Like I said, we have a lot to go over today, everybody, and we got a little special treat at the second half.
We're
everybody.
getting treats?
It depends on what you consider a treat.
Treat that you think it is.
Yeah.
That sounded super shifty the way that you implied. You're like, that's not the treat that you think.
Well,
it
I mean,
is.
he is super shifty, so.
I'm just a shifty person.
For this, just now listening, everybody, the three people here don't know who they are.
Oh, no.
No, we're not doing that one.
Thank
I'd walk out.
We're not doing that one. You two would both lose anyway.
I would.
Of course we would, because you'd probably choose some
random
NPC character from GTA.
Oh, no.
It was Bob from Skyrim.
Yeah.
How did you not get that?
How didn't you? It's Skyrim. Everybody loves Skyrim. Jeez. Do I want to mention that other thing?
There's stuff and things.
Well, there's the thing. I don't know. I guess I can.
Wait, are you keeping secrets?
We lost a.
You can't see
no, I
behind
didn't.
his
I didn't
veil.
want to. Kind of bring the show down. But we lost one of the greats. One of the great reviewers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he lost his battle with
Way to
cancer.
start the show, dude.
I know. That's why I was just trying to like, geez.
Total Biscuit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Passed away, everybody. Rest in peace, sir. I used to enjoy his stuff. No lie.
Why is everybody dying of cancer lately?
Well, I mean, it's a terrible, terrible disease. If video game companies would literally just give all profit from DLC to researching, boom,
It would be done.
it would be. It would
We
be.
would have.
Yeah.
If EA funds cancer research,
Yeah.
done.
Knocked out of the water, hands down.
Dunzo.
Hands down. But like I said, a lot of stuff to go through. There's plenty of things to enjoy and plenty of things to look forward to. So let's do some banging around the web.
Banging around the web.
The first couple of stories I got from Polygon.com. I'm gonna start quoting where we get the stuff from, so
Yeah,
people
that's
get
good.
a little.
I like
Cite
it.
your sources.
Yeah. Polygon.com.
Don't even know
Everybody.
who sucks at news.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. That's actually a good. Yeah.
So you can blame them
I'm looking
later.
at you, Forbes. Looking at you.
First of all, Forbes is the most reputable
I don't
site.
know why you got this thing against Forbes.
Yeah.
Every video
not
game list
in
that they've
there.
come out with, we've all collectively shitted
Who
on.
goes to Forbes for lists, though?
There's like 3 guys. No, actually, I don't go to Forbes for the list.
He goes to
Plenty of better places for lists.
That one guy is hanging on by a thread at Forbes in the gaming department.
He's the only guy in
let
the
him
department.
live.
He's the only one. He has the smallest office.
Yeah.
But
That's
he
basically
has
just
an
a broom
office.
closet.
The rest of the guys make fun of him.
He still thinks
But he
Atari's
also
a
has
system.
Oh, hey. I have
Games
an
are
Atari.
relevant, guys.
You need to understand.
He
I don't
always
have my
complains
glasses.
about updates not coming to it. When's Battlefield coming to the Atari? Need my update.
If you can
That's
joystick
why-
that sucker, that'd be amazing.
That's why all the video game articles are so negative, because he can never play them.
He's salty.
Yeah.
He's salty. Oh, crap. I went by so fast that I forgot to introduce the people that make the show happen, everybody. Week in, week out. How can I forget you guys? The chat room. Say hello,
Hey,
chat.
what's up,
Hi,
chat.
We got Pocket Asian, Kyle the Blaze, Star Killer.
Oh, I forgot to introduce our other sponsor.
316.
Not 316. Pocket Asian.
Pocket Asian.
Pocket and
Hey,
Asian
Pocket
since
Asian.
1985, everybody.
Oh, just
It's-
older than me.
It's kind of what he
He
does.
keeps the light on.
Yeah, he does keep the
Lights
light
on.
He
on.
keeps the lights on.
It's kind of breezy in here.
It's
It's
kind of breezy.
breezy.
Maybe turn that little fan off. There.
I don't know. You guys get sweaty fast.
Wow.
Oh,
Sorry.
Wow.
what do you mean, you
so she said-
guys?
Back to the
And I am. That counts.
the
Okay.
damn thing. And Purdue's back in the chat as
Hey,
well.
Purdue Happy Ninja, what is
I
up?
haven't seen it in a while. Anyway, Battlefield 5's female playable characters are here to stay, says the developers.
Yep.
After a EA DICE reveal, Battlefield 5, a small vitriolic cross-section of fans voiced its concerns that the series was pandering to the modern audience by including playable female avatars. So Oscar, I'm going to slaughter this name,
The Grouch.
well, let's call him that. Oscar the Grouch, general manager and developer at DICE, told them in an uncertain term, get over it. That's
Yeah.
basically what he
That's the point.
said.
Way to say
Yeah.
it.
He said, let me be clear about one thing. Player choice, female playable characters are here to stay. I didn't get to see all the, I don't know, backlash, quote unquote.
I saw some.
Did
of
you
it
see
on
some
my-
of that
yeah,
stuff?
Which was just like, oh, there's women during World War II. I was like, yeah. you
Why?
know.
Why was that a thing?
Why was that a thing for women during World War II? Or were
No, for
people upset?
the people being upset.
It's not historically accurate.
I'm.
That's what you're going for in a Battlefield game.
I was.
I think
was
that's
assuming
what
it
they
had
were
something to, like-
leaning on. That's the credible argument that they were trying to lean on.
Grumble, 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 grumble,
Yeah.
grumble, grumble, grumble. Shove it.
It says,
we go.
we want Battlefield 5 to represent all those who were a part of the greatest drama in human history. That's a good spin on a gigantic...
A gigantic
Gun
world
thing?
war.
Yeah, gigantic...
It's just a drama.
big
Yeah, way
drama.
to
So sick of this drama.
kind of just like
It's high school drama.
belittle
Everything
a
that went
world
on.
for goddamn war.
Exactly.
It was some old drama.
All this drama with some guy named
Yeah.
Franz Ferdinand.
Oh my
there was some
gosh.
old drama.
That was...
He was an
Couple-
archduke, right? Like,
Yeah.
Wasn't that part? That was one, wasn't it, everybody?
Archduke
I don't know.
friends first.
Yeah, I think that's...
Yeah, that was
what
one.
started
That
the
was
first
one.
one.
Second one,
Yeah.
somebody got cranky.
Yeah.
History was not my strong suit.
Apparently.
Clearly.
Yeah.
And give players the choice to choose and customize characters they play with. Our commitment as a studio is to do everything we can to create games that are inclusive and diverse. As we set to push boundaries and deliver unexpected experiences, that's a lie right there. Unexpected? Everybody knew this crap was coming. Like,
A million times ago.
yeah, it's
I
Battlefield.
knew. It
Is
was
there
coming in.
twists
I didn't
in the
even play.
game where we lose World War II?
Clearly, there's got to be.
It's
Surprise!
High Castle. Yes.
This just in, Battlefield 6 is coming out sometime in the future, everybody. Unexpectedly.
Unexpectedly.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be surprised when that happens.
Is that a rumor?
No, it's not a
Rumor
rumor at
has
all.
it.
Gabrielson also pointed out that the sandbox that DICE and its publishers EA have always sought to create and include a myriad of actual historical accuracies. So, I mean, if they put it in there, it's law, right?
Yep.
So I have the opportunity to be a wasp,
Yeah,
and I get to build bombs.
yeah. My
That's-
grandmother, I said this before, my grandmother built bombs during World War II.
Cool.
She wasn't like the scientist type of build. It was like an assembly line type of, you
Yeah.
know, we need to kill a lot of people, so let's go ahead and
Let's get a
My
lot of people
grandmother was
building bombs.
impressed.
yeah, well, there you go.
There we go.
All right, all happiness.
It's so much. Keep going because I'll just be like, hey, we're gonna talk about that. Keep going. Go.
Did you see the trailer for this one? Anybody?
No,
For
For Battlefield 5?
I'm assuming there's like
Yeah, I
a
saw
war.
it. It's
and
pretty-
is there a
shooting
girl
and
that
stuff.
takes off her helmet and shakes out her hair? Please tell me that.
No, there's a girl with a hook hand.
Hey, I'm okay with that.
It was
Like
pretty,
a legit, like the two-pronged hook.
Two prong, yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
like a modern one, not like a pirate one.
Oh no, I
It's not
didn't
Sea of
expect
Thieves.
it.
Yeah, it's not Sea of Thieves.
Battlefield
when-
of Thieves.
That's when
now.
you join Webb on Monday night.
Was it the same one? There's only one, right? Where they're kind of like, it's very cinematic. They're fighting through the house, and the tanks run
Correct.
through the house, like jump out the window. It was pretty thrilling. I didn't really get too much of the game out of it.
Did you feel like you would buy it off of that trailer?
No.
Because it's one of those cinematic, and then all of a sudden it pops into gameplay. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's nothing like what you just saw.
Oh,
It
that's-
truly was. It truly was not.
It's all 8-bit.
Yeah, like it was like,
Side
oh, this is
scroller.
amazing. Oh, okay.
Side scroller, yes, please. I can do that. I could do that all day.
It just slowed down all of a sudden. I don't know. I
You
think
get stuck on a fence.
I'm kind of over the first person shooter genre for a little bit.
Do you need some side scrolling action?
Nah.
What do you want?
I need
Yeah,
need
what
actually
do
what I
you
haven't
want?
played in a long time, like a single player RPG. like a Final
Fable?
Fantasy type of thing.
Or Fable.
No, a good single player
Thank you.
RPG.
You're welcome. Yeah, keep going.
Just saying.
A new one or something?
New.
Oh, okay.
Because like the last great one, I feel. I'm going Mass Effect series 1, 2, and 3 at least. That's what I'm going with.
All right. Well, I mean, you can have an opinion. It's wrong, but you can have it.
No, what was the last great role playing?
The last great role playing game. Oh man, define great, Aaron. How do you define great?
It's your definition.
Cheerful for me was Kingdom Hearts.
All right, I think Fallout 4 or Fallout 4 was great.
4? Really?
Yeah, it was great.
Not better than 3.
Well, I mean, you said the most recent.
Webb.
That one was great too. That one was great.
No, I said what was the last great one. I didn't say what was the most recent. I just said what was the last great one. So if
wait.
If my opinion,
kind of when you say what was the last great one, that's the same thing as saying what was the most recent.
I'm not calling Fallout 4 great.
You don't think it was great?
It was good, not great.
Cuphead. There you go.
That wasn't even an RPG.
I know. I'm just trying to.
Did you know? Or
She's still stuck on side scrolling.
Maybe I was just trying to help you guys move it along because we will be here all night. And
Well,
you said we were
then we'll talk about one of the greatest RPGs of all time, apparently.
According
Destiny
to
2. Players are bummed over the new Iron Banner emote, everybody. You guys are still on this one, right?
No, God, no.
What?
I sold that.
I never started.
I'm with that one
Really?
with the Cory.
Oh, wow. Can't believe you guys didn't play this game. You guys were talking so much about it.
I haven't talked about it.
The Iron Banner went live in Destiny 2 this week. First time since 3 and Warmind expansion launched a few weeks ago. But what they did was release a special emote. And you cannot get this emote by playing through the DLC. You have to pony up 1,100 silver, which equates to $9.99 in real money.
I don't want my $10
What is it?
to
It better be good.
It literally, from what I've seen, you like summon a energy looking shield and a staff or a banner, and you stand there and pose.
Oh my god.
For $10?
For 1,100 silver
$10.
or $9.99.
For
$10. It's $9.99.
There's tax.
No, not on
There's
silver.
not on digital.
Not on
purchases.
silver. Not on silver. There's no tax.
Yeah.
There's no tax. That's only taxed on gold.
Holy shit.
Teeth.
So
How about platinum?
the sad thing is that a lot of people probably have bought this thing.
A lot, yes.
Yeah.
So people on Reddit were a little bit
People
perturbed.
on Reddit are fantastic.
They were a little perturbed. Okay.
Okay.
And they wanted to go out and voice their opinions on one thread that had over 1,200 comments on it by somebody named Majero STC. I don't know it. It could be something anyway. But Mr. Sano Ravenous wanted to clear things up by saying not all the people that were upset because of the price. Here are some of their reasons that they were upset. It says, just so everyone knows, no one is complaining that it's a direct purchase. What people are complaining about is it's an Iron Banner themed item, so it should have been in the Iron Banner loot pool. Had this been some random other emote, no one would have blinked an eye. This is also happening after seeing a vast improvement in loot, having things like ghost shells, sparrows, emotes, ships, and other shaders, including some exotics of these, spread throughout the world and vendors instead of stuffed into loot boxes themselves. And then they also are upset that the price is too high. $10 for a single emote is not worth it. Had this been a fourth or even half of the price, many people probably wouldn't see this too much as an issue. So
People are cranky.
yeah, I mean that's
That's ridiculous even by Overwatch standards.
so here's
Yeah,
the
very
here's the
true.
thing. This is not EA.
Anniversary.
So it's like if this is who is this? Bungie? Yeah, Bungie.
Bungie.
Activision. And, yeah, it's Activision.
Activision usually does good with their transactions, micros.
But apparently
They do
they're
Grand
having a
Theft Auto,
problem.
right?
Do they own
was.
Rockstar?
I thought they owned
I thought they were
Rockstar.
Rockstar.
Or is Rockstar their own entity?
Chat.
Chat
Save
don't know.
us.
But
I don't know,
anyway,
chat could surprise you.
I don't know. I mean, you would think with all the good examples of DLC out, you're playing Warframe right now, right, Webb?
Yeah.
Warframe to me has the best with microtransactions. You can earn, I'm going to say 90% of everything that you see in that game
Yeah.
by playing.
Yep.
but it just takes days. Like
yes, literally,
literal
days. Yeah.
You have to mine for things. You have to farm for things. You have to craft. And then when you do craft things, it gives you like, oh, this will be done in 72 hours.
Yeah. And it's literal 72 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not surprised about this news, though.
From Bungie, though?
Yeah. I'm not surprised.
They've got a lot of just like bad rep already for the game itself.
That's the
Why
thing.
keep going more, deeper and deeper?
That's what keeps happening is they will fix something that they shouldn't have done in the first place, and everybody goes, okay, they're turning it around, and then the other hand comes and stops you upside the head with microtransactions. It's just like they fix something and then they fuck something else up, and then they fix something else, and then like it's just a constant.
Isn't that always how it goes, though?
Yeah, but more so
For like
with
glitches.
Yeah, but more so with Destiny than I think any other game I've ever.
Can this game be saved?
I don't know. I think it is what it is at this point. I think the people that are still playing it, they've come to terms with this is how the game is, and if they want to keep playing it, then they just deal with it. I don't know if they're going to try and save it or what.
Just a little VGB fact checking here. Rockstar is actually owned by Take-Two Interactive.
Take-Two. Okay.
Activision's own is Call of Duty.
Yeah, very good.
Good old Ninja in the chat
Thanks,
room.
Ninja.
Yeah.
I told you the chat might surprise you.
I wonder how they're going to implement microtransactions in their next one.
Who?
Very carefully.
Call of
with the big
Duty.
stick.
Oh, loot boxes probably.
Were you here when we did the story on how the next Call of Duty is going to be out with just straight multiplayer, no story mode?
Yeah,
so,
I remember that.
Yeah, multiplayer, zombie mode, and
Battle
PUBG
Royale.
Battle Royale. Yeah. So they're going to go some type of microtransactions. They already started with that loot box on one of them. What was it, like 2 games ago or something like that?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like the way the big boys are handling their things.
What?
That's what she said.
What's this thing phrasing?
Don't like the way the big boys
I don't like
are
the way the big
handling
boys
their
are handling
things.
their
Yeah, I don't.
All right.
I don't.
All right.
That's what she said.
And that was all from Polygon. Now we go to Engadget, everybody.
Oh, just clean sweeping it.
Oh, yeah. And Polygon only had a couple of good stories. That was about
Only?
it. Yeah, only. Engadget reports ESPN Plus will now stream League of Legends tournaments.
What?
I had to research on ESPN Plus because I didn't even know what the hell that was. But apparently it's like...
It's a subscription service.
Yeah, it's
Is it like a standalone subscription service? So if you don't have cable, you can get ESPN Plus and be able to watch it.
get all the weird stuff from around the world or
Is
something.
it only like the random stuff? Like you're not going to get Sports Center on
You're
it?
going to get Smorgasball from Sweden, everybody.
Oh, nice. I'm going to play that in clogs.
It's actually called floorball.
Oh, floorball?
And it's a real thing.
Everybody just lays
Yeah,
on the
your
floor,
ass.
rolls the ball.
Somebody's getting paid and televised to do that. So
Yeah,
let's
okay.
keep that in mind, please.
I mean, maybe. The cameras aren't even on half the time whenever they're on there. It's for show. ESPN Plus is a great option for streaming sports without the need for cable. And now if you're more into jungling than free throws or penalty shots, which is...
Why are you reading these like word for word? Just read the headline and then give us the spark notes because that was a terrible
You're into
line.
juggling.
Because
you got
you should,
dumber from saying it out loud.
because you should know how the writers write at Engadget.
Whether
That's
you
why-
like
the
dribbling
reason
or jungling.
the reason why I said I'm going to start sourcing these things is a good one, which Webb clearly stated. Now you can know who to blame for bad, articles.
Ugh.
Engadget, everybody. So, Cory, since you're into jungling more than free throws and penalty shots.
Not really.
Jungling and not juggling, right? Because my brain is not.
No,
great.
jungling. So,
Juggling is on ESPN 8.
yeah.
The Ocho.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
League of Legends tournaments, including this month's North American Championship Series Summer Split, according to Variety, will be broadcasted on ESPN Plus. It'll start June 16th, and the matches will stream live on the app on weekends. So,
Interesting.
there you go. How much is ESPN Plus, though?
You're the one that did the research.
$9.99.
No, trust me, I didn't do that much. I just wanted to know what was on there.
It's either
Let's find out.
$9.99 or $14.99.
Yeah.
Because here's
It's
the
the
thing.
price of everything these days.
Whenever you saw, what was it? I think on the Xbox 360, you could watch ESPN. Do you remember that?
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
It
I
was
used
like
to watch
a free thing.
Yeah, I used to watch it on there.
Damn.
But you can see, like, one, they showed a lot of soccer. because
Of
it's not
course.
big
Well, it's your
in
thing.
well, it's not big in America.
Mm-hmm.
So they had a lot of things that were overseas.
Mm-hmm.
Just like I said, the Sweden ball thing. But
Floorball.
I
floor
got to
ball,
watch a
excuse
whole
me.
bunch of cricket. It was nice.
Flonkerton.
Flonkerton. Exactly.
Okay, let's. I know how much it is. Let's take our bets. Aaron, how much do you think?
Is it single or is it in a package?
Just for ESPN.
okay, $7.99 a month.
$7.99 a month.
That's what Netflix was at one time, right?
I'm gonna say
Yeah.
$5.99.
$5.99?
Yeah, if it's single. Yeah.
Going $9.99.
$4.99 a month.
Oh, you know what?
I was the closest.
It's actually not bad.
Yeah, but
Live Sports, ESPN Originals, only $4.99 a month.
a piece.
If I was that into sports, I would do this.
They're gonna say if I was that rich,
If I was that rich, if I had an extra $5 laying around each month,
I would be
I would
all
snap
over
this
that.
up.
oh, yeah.
You could get an iPhone, iPad, Android, Apple TV.
The weird, strange thing is that I'm sure the League of Legends split will still be on Twitch, right?
Yeah, for how much is Twitch a month? You could pay
$8.99.
That
Nope.
is absolutely free
Oh.
99.
I thought it was absolutely free 99.
So what is this? What benefit? Like who benefits from this?
The person that gets to sit on their couch and doesn't know how to actually apply an app to their smart television
That makes
or streaming
no
system.
sense
Yeah.
at all. Absolutely no sense. But whatever, somebody's
Somebody
out
has
there.
an
Yeah,
extra $4.99
I was gonna
to
say
throw
somebody's out there.
specifically.
Yeah, and that was
not
the thing
me.
we were talking about in the chat last night. I saw the what was the guy? Colin Cowherd or Cowherd?
Cowherd, yeah.
Oh,
You see that video?
Cowherd? Nah.
I saw you posted.
He always says controversial things about esports, though, like how it's garbage and not real.
You mean he's garbage?
I mean, I don't
And he's
know.
not real? Is that where you're gonna go
He could be a
next?
great person.
No, I
don't
just
know.
wanted to
But he
leave
has-
it at that. Personas are interesting things.
He has a bad.
Taste in his mouth.
This is why I tell you not to bring her on the show. I'm gonna be completely honest. I told you not to let her back in the studio.
I'd kick you under the table if you weren't right next to me, and I know that there's a thing right there.
Because you finished your sentence.
I mean, I guess it's.
That's why I brought her back
It's
on the
not
show.
because I have a massive rack and I'm sitting next to you. Thanks, buddy.
That's why I brought her back on the show. Xbox One PUBG will now have access to the terrible map, Miramar. Excuse me. It was a exclusive, of course, on the PC for a little while, and a lot of people didn't seem to like it and wish they could just skip it, and they were happy that they got the choice to choose maps. And now it seems like the Xbox will have to share in the misery of the PC because it will soon be out on the Xbox One for everybody to enjoy. I've actually never played the PUBG on the Xbox, but I hear it's not the greatest thing. How do you mess that up?
Um,
Not all answer at once, everybody.
no. I don't know. I don't think it's horrible. I mean, there's it glitches a lot and stutters, but I don't think it's
Yeah, but it should be
horrible
like
port.
Like it should just be an easy port. It's a first person or a third person shooter, right? And they've done
Yeah.
it before. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, have you ever ported a game? It's so easy.
yeah, I do it all the time.
Yeah, you just
I've ported at least 3 games before.
Control X and then Control V.
Yeah.
The whole
No,
thing.
no. You don't want to control exit. That cuts it. You want to control C.
No,
Then you Control Z
cut
to
the
get
whole
it back.
Yeah, if
then
you mess
Control
up.
C, yeah.
And then if you
sorry.
decide that wasn't a mess up,
See,
then
it
you
is harder
control
than I
shift.
thought it was
is.
gonna
It's
be.
a lot harder.
Yeah, copy and paste. That's
a
it.
couple of extra buttons.
Yeah.
It seems a
little
little
heavy.
soft. Seems a little soft. And this is why they're losing the race, man. This is why they're losing the race.
Well, I think there's a lot of reasons they're losing the race.
Fortnite's killing it. You were saying something, Webb?
Is Myanmar? Is that the desert one?
Yeah, it's a big desert one. So if
hate
you
that
if
one.
you're a sniper or something like that, you're good with that. And if you're not, then it's just kind of like
No, I do not like the desert one.
That's what she said.
There's no cover. There's no cover.
there's no
I feel,
cover.
I feel super exposed when I'm playing in the desert.
That would be a great clip. Anyway.
And then the final story I have here is Classic Game is dying, everybody. RuneScape Classic will shut down after almost 2 decades of being online. And apparently, this is big news.
I mean, you put it on the news list.
Well, because there was
It's RuneScape.
Could have easily scrolled past it.
well, because apparently everybody likes RuneScape. Like it's a big thing. This is 1 year after revealing its plans for both RuneScape and old school RuneScape to come on the mobile and tablets. Developer Jagex announced that the original RuneScape on the PC servers will be going offline permanently To be clear, that's RuneScape Classic, the 2001 game. So old school RuneScape servers remain unaffected. So I mean, but there was like a ton of comments under there. It feels like it's akin to that whole
when they shut down the WoW servers.
The WoW servers, yeah, the classic WoW servers.
Wow. Okay.
Like I mean, it's I guess it hits home with people. So
It's 2 decades.
yeah, and the game looks terrible anyway. Like it's an old school game, guys. Get you know what? As what's his name from Battlefield said, get over it. You know, bring it full circle. And that was Engadget. So if you're hearing the music, that means we're going into the second half. I needed more time for the second half so we can do what we do best, everybody, and that's some old school Jeopardy.
All right.
A
We
podcast
have-
that does video game news does old school Jeopardy the best.
Yes.
Yes.
Cool. All right. I'm not arguing it. I just want to make sure I understood.
You got to make sure it's super meta right now. It's super
Truly
super
madly
meta.
deeply.
I got some really interesting categories. Sorry to the secret helper. I didn't get to get your category into this episode. Maybe in a future one. You know, if you're listening at all.
It was Emma.
No, it wasn't Emma. It wasn't Emma. I promise it wasn't Emma. Or was it?
Dum, dum,
I don't care enough.
But it's a good one. No, it's a good one. And I got some sound bites for this one. So you guys got some interactive stuff, kind of.
Oh, so you're like real Jeopardy now.
First of all, I've always been like real Jeopardy.
Until you
First of
grab a fake mustache and put it on your face.
I thought he shaved that.
No.
You hesitate.
He'll always just have. He's unfortunately for him, he will always just be seen with that, whether he has it or not. Alex
It's
Trebek has a
always
mustache.
with the mustache. Yeah.
Oh, well, sorry. That's one thing
They
I
added it
am
with CGI.
never going back to is the mustache.
Tom
sorry.
Selleck could shave his mustache, but he's always.
Tom
He'd always
Selleck
gonna
Oh,
have
has
it.
so
a
real quick
mustache.
before we wrap out, did anybody see the Magnum PI? Speaking of Tom Selleck, Magnum PI trailer?
No.
No.
The dude that they have has no mustache, and it kind of irritated me the whole trailer.
Maybe this is an origin story where he gets his mustache.
No,
He
I
has
don't
to
want to
earn
hear
it.
that. I
He has
don't
to
want to
earn
hear
his
that.
mustache.
Not my Magnum.
Yeah, he has the
Hashtag
car.
not my
He has
Magnum.
literally the original car, and then he like wears the Hawaiian shirt and everything, but no mustache.
That's unacceptable.
I was like, why would they do this?
They'll fix it in CGI.
My mustache is not your movie.
Okay, all right. So second half, we will have some Jeopardy fun, everybody. Let's see who's going to be the winner this time.
Me.
Probably not me, but I'm okay with that.
Webb, you want to say anything?
No.
No. Don't care enough.
And there's the truth.
Welcome back to the second half of the show, everybody. If you're hearing that music right now, you know what time it is. Wheel of Fortune time, everybody.
Yes.
Let's bring in.
I'd like to buy a Valid, Alex.
Let's bring in Vanna. Right? That's what it's. I'm mixed up like 7 different shows on there right now, actually. So
No.
No, that's it.
Vanna's
Vanna's
Wheel
Wheel
of
of Fortune.
Yeah.
it's Vanna Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah,
she was
it
Price is Right.
No. Price is Right is one guy. He's solo.
But there's a
Who's
whole bunch
doing
of
all the other
ladies.
stuff? Yeah, I was about to say who's doing all the other
It's all
stuff.
the models.
Yeah,
It's a bunch of models. Faceless models.
It's like they
Yeah.
keep
Wow,
Brittany-
faceless.
yeah.
Well, they're until they're like Amber, Brittany, Jessica, Ashley, but it's like
I feel like
random white
I
girl
feel like
names.
you just said I just feel like you just said a whole bunch of just random Disney Channel names.
Same as the women
Harley.
who held the briefcases on Deal No Deal.
Yeah.
Because they're not royalty or anything.
I mean, one.
Yeah, that's all
I
it
mean,
took.
one.
That's the one success story.
But first of all, that's the one that needed to legitimize the rest of them. That's all it was.
Now in the interviews they go, well, hey, I'm just saying that the last model that was here went on to become royalty. I'm not saying that you can, but
the opportunities are endless.
So you guys know the rules. If you don't know the rules, here are the rules. Of course, they have to answer in the form of the question. They have to buzz in by saying their names, and they also can use the chat room. If the chat room has the correct answer, they might have the wrong answer. They can throw it in there to, mess people up a little bit. Yeah? Yeah. Nobody ever thought about that?
I never have.
Yeah, exactly. But if they do use a chat room, they have to pass their turn to the lowest person with the score, or the person with the lowest score.
Probably me.
It's all trivia from all around. Don't worry.
Okay.
Here are our categories. There's only 4 today because, like I said, secret person didn't use yours. The first category.
sorry, Emma.
You're the villain. This is a category where it's video games where you play the villain.
Did you actually watch Jeopardy recently? Because you're doing a good job. Like a scary good job.
I've never seen Jeopardy Well, I've seen Jeopardy, but not like in years.
Really?
Yeah.
Because that's how he does it. He says the title and then a description of what it is. I feel like you've never done that
Well,
before.
because I haven't done that before, and I felt like the way I've named these things that you kind of need a description. Yeah.
I like it. Continue.
So you're the villain. Video games where you are the villain. Hanna that Barbera, which are of course just Hanna and Barbera cartoons. 90s candies. Candy from the 90s. And sound bits, where I have a soundboard
wow.
right in front of me.
What is this production quality?
That will play a sound from a video game, or from the video game,
The world
universe.
of-
Yes,
Ethos,
yeah.
pathos.
And you will have to tell me what that is.
I am excited.
I just can't. Well, you can't hide it. You're bouncing up and down.
Yeah, he is. So I don't have the chat in front of me. Oh no, it's right to the side there. Chat, I need you to do me a gigantic favor.
Hey, Chad.
I need a place.
Yeah,
Give me a place.
close your eyes.
Give me an item you'd find in a kitchen.
Okay, just Gary.
Start miming stuff. Yeah. I need you guys to choose
Do I get
who's
props?
going first. Out of the Amy, Cory.
Oh, they get to choose?
Yeah, yeah.
Wait, what's the
Because if
stack
it was-
on how many points is it? Like 200?
1 through 5.
1 through 5. Okay.
1 through 500. Yeah. Jane. All right.
Because apparently Pocket Asian is slightly entertained.
So
There's one for me.
the things Maria 1 says boring categories. Well, how dare you?
I think these are good categories.
dare you.
Marla.
Is that what this is?
I think you have
Mara?
a boring name.
Is it Marla or Maria?
I
Yeah.
thought it was a Maria.
Is that a big eye?
That's a
No,
little
it's a
eye.
Marla.
No, that's an
It's
L.
Marla.
It's Marla.
That's
it
Marla.
Oh.
Yeah, get out of here, Marla, with your boring name.
All right. So you're up first. Would you like me to repeat the categories?
I would like. Well, what was the Hanna Barbera for 100?
Hanna that Barbera.
Hanna that Barbera.
Debuted in 1970, this rock trio of Josie, Melody.
Cory.
Who went first on that one? That was a tough
I
one.
think she got it. I'll concede.
Amy.
Who is Josie and the Pussycats?
That is correct. Josie and the Pussycats.
They have long tails and ears for hats.
For 100.
Damn, that was a good one.
The board is still yours.
We will go with Hanna that Barbera for 200.
Initially produced as a ripoff on the classic television show The Honeymooners, it quickly
Cory.
became... Cory?
Ooh.
Who are the Flintstones?
That is correct. The
Nice.
Flintstones for 200.
Good work.
If you wouldn't have got it off that first one, the last part was they quickly became a prehistoric powerhouse.
Oh, yeah. I already knew that.
Yeah, see, and then
The Jetsons.
it hit those two right there.
These are really good questions. Did
Next.
you write these?
I wrote every single one of them.
He's really,
Step in the same.
he's really trying to get that raise.
Wow. How do you negative points here?
You control the board.
All the cards are
I'll keep that
laminated.
in-
too,
I'll
you
keep
guys.
that in
You
mind.
can't see it, but everything's
He's
laminated.
actually holding cards and in a suit. Like if you're listening to the podcast, like,
Terrible. Your board is yours.
let's keep this train rolling.
Toot toot.
300.
Yep.
A dopey dog.
Cory.
Cory.
Who is Droopy, the dog?
I'm sorry, that is
I wanted to
incorrect,
finish. There's like
sir.
6 of them, dude. You know that. That's why I waited.
I will repeat the question for the other two. A dopey dog who is a janitor
Oh, motherfucker!
by day.
Amy,
Amy.
who is underdog?
No!
No.
No, you idiot!
I like that you're screaming. I
I'm
could hear.
sorry.
I want it back. I want
I'm
this
sorry.
Back. This is my favorite
I'm
Hanna-Barbera
sorry.
character. Please.
That is
It
incorrect.
wasn't Dopey.
David Webb, I will finish.
Oh, don't.
I will finish the question.
Oh my god, I missed that.
A dopey dog who is a janitor turns into the number one super guy.
That's right.
I'm taking this from chat.
Okay.
Who is Hong Kong Phooey?
That is correct for 150 points.
I totally got him back with 100.
You have to listen to the entire question, and maybe
He's not dopey. He's a mild-mannered janitor.
when he's in his janitor form.
But he
is-
wasn't dopey. I kind of agree with that one.
You should have
He's
said.
control
You
the
should have
board.
said mild-mannered. I take back everything I said. This game
Yeah.
is garbage. You've done a terrible job with this.
Sorry about that raise, Aaron.
The board is yours, Amy.
Mine. I thought it was still Cory's.
He used it from the chat room, so it drops down to the lowest.
Doesn't he
Yeah.
have negative points?
No,
No.
No,
we don't do negatives. We only go.
Yeah.
We only go up.
We
This
only
is
look
true.
at positive.
We only look at the
We only get the
positive on
positives.
this
We only
show.
count the
You
wins.
know what?
Only got the dubs.
Only count
Do you
the
know
wins.
what? Let's go with Hanna Bar-Embarrassing for 400.
Hanna that Barbera for 400. With his sidekicks Jan, Jace, and a monkey Blip, this superhero fought evil in space.
Webb.
This is a deep
Webb.
cut.
Who is Space Ghost?
That is
Yeah!
correct.
Good
Space
job.
Ghost.
Nice.
Can't believe Webb
Before
pulled that
Shaq got
one.
it.
He got it before chat.
Yeah,
That's
he did.
That was a legit
That was
win.
too legit.
I forgot he was Hanna Barbera because he's kind of recent.
He is Hanna and the Barbera.
I got distracted by the monkey.
Webb.
That's
Don't
Said.
they all?
Yeah.
Webb in the lead with 550. Cory at 200. Amy at 100.
We'll go ahead and just finish this up.
Finish it off.
Yep.
Here we go. Hanna that Barbera for 500. This feline hung out in Hoagie's Alley.
Cory. Who was Top Cat?
That is correct.
Very
Yes.
Top
nice.
Cat. For
I
500.
love Hanna Barbera. You know, ones I thought you were gonna do like the Frankensteiner ones or whatever.
What I did to look it up was I just said, give me the top 10 Hanna-Barbera cartoons. And one was on there. The Fantastic Four was on there.
Yeah.
Ooh, that would have been.
And I was
fun
like,
that would have been a tricky one.
Yeah, I was like, I could have threw it sideways on that one because I didn't even know that they threw that into their mix or whatever. All right. Would you like me to read the categories again?
No, let's just go straight to sound clips.
Sound bits.
Yeah, sound bits
For 100.
For 100.
All right, listen carefully.
Wait. Are we... Cory, am I supposed to name the Capcom or am I supposed to name the company
video
or
game.
the game?
All around.
Who is Capcom or what is Capcom?
That is correct.
Yeah.
For 100.
Yes.
Next,
Yeah, number 2.
number 2. Listen carefully.
Cory,
Cory.
what is Halo?
That is correct.
Oh,
For
snap.
200.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna listen.
Spent a
'cause it's
lot
like-
of time hearing that noise,
I-
boys.
I
A
recognize
drain
it.
shield.
Getting domed in Halo. All right. Let's keep this train rolling.
Listen carefully.
Cory,
Oh.
Cory.
what is Pac-Man?
I'm sorry,
Man.
judges.
Who is Pac-Man? Is that what you
No,
want?
I would have
No.
gone with that.
That is not the right answer.
What?
That is not the
What?
right
Gave
answer.
it and then took it away?
Yep.
All right.
I
that's
giveth and taketh away. I will play it again
Yeah, because there's a lot
for
of
the other
these.
two.
Oh.
Webb.
Webb.
Taking in some chat.
Was
Duck Hunt.
That is correct.
Damn.
For 150.
They're so
They're very
because-
similar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're very similar.
That
I
is-
almost said Mrs. Pac-Man.
That was the.
because you gave it
It
to him
sounded
and then
like
you take it
Donkey
away.
Kong,
So I was like, it's a
too.
technical.
No, I would.
It's a
I
technicality.
swear to God, if it
No.
was Mrs. Pac-Man,
I was
this would have
like-
been like,
I'm gonna say Mrs. Pac-Man and Cory's gonna flip the table. I know that's what's gonna happen. I'm just gonna move this and I'm gonna say Mrs. Pac-Man.
it would have been like Vanilla Ice trying to say he didn't rip off Under Pressure.
So you gotta listen. You gotta listen for that ting.
Dun 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 dun.
Yeah. You gotta listen for it.
No,
You
I
gotta
thought it was
listen to it.
Donkey Kong, so I was like, no.
Who's the
Webb's-
low? Amy.
Webb's-
No,
is it
because he took it
Webb's
from chat.
Oh,
No,
okay.
he didn't
Oh,
take-
he did take it. From
Yeah, he
chat.
did
Yeah.
take it from chat.
Yeah.
You're taking a whole bunch. Why did you not keep the train
Hey, he
rolling?
got Space
But
Ghost.
yeah, if you look, he's got what? That's 300 plus 4. He got 700. Cory, you're only 300 above him.
Hey.
That's attainable.
Yeah.
So you know what? Let's keep this going because
Amy, you have,
I'm
100.
scared that Cory will flinch if I just
Okay.
reel my chair at him. So,
So
Probably.
sound
You did once.
sound bits for 400.
yes, please.
All right, listen carefully.
Oh man.
play it
Oh, boy.
one more time.
Oh, boy. Cory, what is Portal?
Shit.
That's what I thought.
That is
Yes.
correct.
I got
What
it.
is
I got it
Portal?
before Pocket Asian, too.
Nice.
I was thinking
That
that,
is
as you said your name. I
yeah.
was like, fuck, please don't say he did.
It was
between
the
that and
it was the
Mass
last
Effect.
ones that really sold it.
Yeah.
The freaking the Portal sounds.
Yeah.
The gun.
That is the gun.
Yeah.
That-
Yeah,
Right
that's
there.
what it was. At first, I thought it was like an X-Men game or something because I was imagining like.
No, I was listening. It's the Great that had me like. I'm like, it sounds like Portal, but it doesn't.
You
And
got to go for it.
Hey, you just gotta go.
I
for
don't
it.
know. I get nervous.
Well, you got 100 points right now.
I'm
You
at the
gotta
bottom.
do something.
You got nothing to lose.
I have pussycats. There we go.
Yeah, that was worth 100 points.
Should get that
That's the
checked out.
first one.
Chat's okay with that.
I thought
All
we
right.
were gonna get a strike for a second there.
I didn't know where that was going.
Yeah.
It was like when you.
Or we're gonna get a Twitch
Grab-
strike. We get shut down.
Corey, board still yours.
Oh yeah,
We
let's finish
round
this
it
thing
out.
out. I want this one. Yeah.
All right,
That's
listen
what she said.
carefully.
What is that?
The end totally messed it up. I don't
What
think
is
that's what I
this?
think it is.
I will play it one more time.
Hold on.
I'll play it one more time.
What is that?
Holy crap.
I'm waiting for chat to see if
Yeah,
they come up with
they
something
can't
good
even-
because Corey, I'm going with chat. Monkey ball.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
What is monkey ball?
It wasn't even.
Okay.
Yes.
Webb.
Webb.
I'm going to go with chat. What is Ape Escape?
I'm sorry. That is incorrect.
Damn.
To save some type of points that you have, you should probably pick the right one.
Just want to read what I like. I'm liking all the stuff that chat.
It's not that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So just to let people, whoever's
Yeah.
listening to the podcast will know
Exactly.
that chat, they're coming up with some great answers like
They are.
No Man's Sky.
I know it's not.
Definitely not
Yeah.
No
Well,
Man's
hang
Sky.
on. I haven't played the latest update.
Actually,
so
we
maybe
haven't.
it is No Man's
no one's
Sky.
been to all the planets either.
It could be a lot of them.
You show
those
up and it's just
animals.
Rugrats.
One more time for
Oh my gosh,
everybody.
just to listen is
I
terrible.
just want to hear it.
So up until the child laughing, I was going to say Donkey Kong Country.
Yeah, it
You
did
did
sound
too,
very Donkey
right?
Kong-y.
Yeah.
It's not that one either. Oh gosh, I keep thinking of the guy. He's green and he had basically like the head that looked like a mallet. He almost looked like a Teletubby, and I can't remember his name.
What?
You got 5 seconds. 4, 3,
Name some.
1.
Rugrats the video game.
Okay, yeah.
I'm sorry.
What was
The
that?
answer I was looking for is, what is Gamecube?
Wait,
Oh,
what?
it's just GameCube.
What is
Is
the
that
game?
is that the
cube?
hidden one?
That is the hidden
Oh,
to the GameCube.
That you had to do like a secret thing where you held like all the buttons or something.
You just hold the Z button.
Is that all it was?
That's all it is. You just hold the Z
It
button.
sounded like we're all like
and
Donkey Kong.
You hear that.
Oh shit. That's awkward.
There was another
Huh.
one too that's very, very Japanese if all 4 controllers hold the Z button. And I was like, they'll never. I thought you'd at least get that one. Lunchbox, of course, as soon as it came up, he was the first one. GameCube, right off the bat.
Wow.
I
Yeah.
wasn't.
It's a deep cut.
Deep cut. All right. So since we all missed it, what happens?
It's still you. You were you were the one that chose the last category.
Let's play. Let's do You're the Villain.
You're the villain for 100.
Yeah.
Reviled as Revan the Butcher.
Corey,
Oh.
Corey.
what is Knights of the Old Republic?
Yep.
Thank you.
That's correct.
Let's go on to the next one.
I was like, dang it. I knew that one.
Hold on. You got to put that on.
Was that a little too fast for you? You weren't ready for the next question?
That was, smooth.
don't know.
That was really smooth.
Yeah, I'm
Even
good.
though you're just like, what's Knights of the Old Republic?
You said the next one?
Yep.
You killed so many giant colossi for a girl.
Corey,
Corey.
what is God of War?
That is.
Yeah,
Sorry, that
I
is
was lost.
incorrect.
I was out of my element on that one.
That is incorrect. I will read the question again. You killed so many giant colossi for a girl? Come on, people.
Quiet in this room.
Yeah, I know it's very quiet all
Your
of a sudden.
pin drop.
I'm gonna go with Amy. Sorry.
Amy.
I'm gonna go with Shadow of the Colossus.
That is correct.
Fuck, I
There
knew
you
it was
go.
Colossus, and I was
For-
trying to think of the beginning of it.
I literally, I gave the answer away.
I
inside
know,
the
because you
thing.
said Colossi, and I was like,
Yeah.
fuck,
Yeah.
something Colossus. What is it?
That was for 100 points, and it goes to the lowest, and you still are on the board
Let's keep
as the
going with
lowest.
this so I can lose to Cory gracefully.
All right. For 300, you're the villain. The origami killer basically chases himself in this wet game.
Cory,
Cory,
what is heavy rain?
that is correct.
Thank you. Let's go on to the next one.
For 400,
Yep.
you are the villain. Platforming and time travel just to find out you're a stalker.
Wow. I'm just gonna take a guess at Cory. Time splitters.
That's incorrect. I'm sorry. That is incorrect. I will read the question for the final two. Platforming and time travel just to find out you're a stalker.
Oh, I missed the platforming part.
The pressure's on, everybody. Don't forget, chat is still there.
That'd be really funny if it's what
They're
Dragon's
giving some, they're giving some
Amy.
stocks bit.
Amy.
Amy,
I'm gonna swing at chat, and I'm gonna go with Asian at Life is Strange, but I don't think that's it.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
If it's Back to the Future, that'd be hilarious.
Webb, any final
Crap.
guesses?
Alan Wake.
I don't remember. Okay, Webb. I don't remember which one it was, but it was the Assassin's Creed. That's a platformer.
Incorrect. I'm sorry. I was looking for what is Braid? What is Braid?
Oh, I didn't know the plot of Braid.
Yeah.
Apparently you're a
time
stalker.
travel. It's a platform. So he's a stalker.
Yeah, the whole time, and I had to look it up too. The whole time you think you're trying to save the girl.
Yeah.
When you get to the very end, like the very end is like this platforming run sequence, and then at the very end you do this long rewind, and you find out it's you who was chasing the princess, and then the guy that you thought was the main villain is actually saving her.
Ooh,
And,
Whoa.
that's a twist.
Yeah.
That's
and,
actually
and chat's like, what is Braid? I've never heard of it.
Braid
a
is awesome.
Indie, yeah, it's an indie
It's like-
platformer game.
Mario with time travel.
Yeah,
I'm okay with that.
it's actually a very good puzzle game too.
written by M. Night Shyamalan.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Shamalama
because when I saw that twist on there, I was like, "Get the heck out of here! You're the bad guy the whole time."
Yeah, that's pretty sick.
Sheesh. All right. Who was
You got it
I think
wrong,
it's still
but
me.
it's still you.
so we're just closing it out.
Let's close this out.
Booker DeWitt and Zachary Hale Comstock find out that they have a lot in common in the last entry of this series.
Oh.
I feel like we have like a Fight Club situation happening in this game.
We're hovering.
Say it again.
Booker DeWitt and Zachary Hale Comstock find out they have a lot in common in
Corey.
Yeah,
Corey?
that's exactly
I'm
what
just
it
stealing
is.
this from chat. Bioshock. What is Bioshock?
That is correct.
I was
yes.
doing something shocking. I couldn't remember what because I know Booker.
That
Yeah.
is correct.
I cheated a little bit.
It's
So
okay. I couldn't remember.
So you got half. That's 250, and it goes down to Amy.
Yep.
Because I'm rogue.
Final
Guess-
category.
Final
right?
category.
And
Final
it happens to
category.
be what? 90s candy?
90s candy.
Oh wait, this is
Dragon.
all you.
That's our
Yeah.
This is
I
where
don't know.
Because you work at a candy
I
place,
did.
right? Oh. Did I stir up some?
No, we'll have that talk later, but I've got Guinness chocolate in the car if you need it.
Ooh.
Yeah, we need it.
So you can choose between 1 through 500.
Let's start with one.
Number 1. This sugar-filled straw was like cocaine.
Corey.
Amy.
Corey.
What's a pixie stick?
Yep.
That was correct.
Ooh, there's
This
a little
is
bit of
big.
suspense.
You see this click, click. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Got it.
You gotta build the suspense just a little bit.
Like in that one brief quarter of a second, my whole life flashed before my eyes. I was like, "Is that considered a straw? Is there
Piece
another?"
of straw. It was a paper straw or a plastic
What's a straw?
It was a little tiny, a little paper straw.
What
do you
is a
define a
straw?
straw?
How do you straw?
Were the giant ones called
There's-
pixie sticks
yes,
too?
they're still called pixie sticks, and they're in plastic instead of paper.
Yeah, those ones.
We
I
also call them
remember.
Kid Crack. Yep, candy
Kid
cocaine
Crack, yeah,
straw.
candy cocaine. See,
Yeah.
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 Let's go 200.
200. Made popular thanks to Ed, Edd n Eddy.
Amy.
Cory.
Amy.
What is a jawbreaker or a giant jawbreaker?
That is correct.
Oh, I remember
Jawbreaker.
Wait, those Ed, Edd n Eddy made this popular?
Yeah.
Again. I
Again.
guess again.
It was an again thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because, I mean, they were out for a long freaking time.
Yeah.
I mean,
but,
it made me go buy more Jawbreakers.
We
Really?
still have
Yeah.
jawbreakers, yeah.
yeah, I didn't care for them.
That was one of my favorite shows.
Oh, that was a good one.
Oh, I love Double D.
What?
Me too.
That was
Alright.
the name of the second Ed. There was Ed with 2 D's,
trying-
and Eddie.
I swear to God, we're gonna get a Twitch strike on our
No,
account tonight.
his name was Double D.
I get it. I get
I
it.
love Double D's,
What's
Good thing I'm a triple.
What's-
Keep going.
all right? These hard, chalky, delicious fruit
Amy.
pieces. Amy.
What is Necco? It's not it.
That is incorrect. I'm sorry.
Okay, so we get a chance.
Yep.
These hard, chalky, delicious fruit pieces.
Cory.
Cory.
What are runts?
That is correct. Runts. For what was that? 300? Yeah, 300.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We keeping the ball rolling?
Oh yeah, let's
There's
go.
nothing. There's nothing else in there.
I'm a freight
There's two
train
more.
running
Choo
loose,
choo.
man. You can't stop me. And do we have a daily double?
No. I didn't make a daily double. Because I wanted 5 categories. But like I said, the last one didn't kind of come through. So, you know.
Damn.
Yeah.
Throwing this person under the bus.
They're going to, well, they might be a little upset, whatever.
Buses.
Number 400. Okay. You get about 10 seconds of flavor from this gum. Amy.
What is Fruit Stripe?
That is correct.
Holy crap.
I can't believe you pulled that
That's
one
a
out
really
of
good one.
because I didn't even get to the
It
final
smells
one.
So with the zebra, huh?
Yeah,
it's the
Yeah.
zebra and it
the
comes
gum with colorful zebra. Yeah, like what the heck? I thought it was going to take to the zebra for anybody to get that
Do
one.
they still make that, or
Yes,
is
they
that gone?
do. No, I still have access.
Still with the zebra?
Yep.
And it's
She said, I
sad.
still have access. I
It's
know a
sad
guy.
that you get it from 10
know a
seconds
guy.
of
I
flavor.
have an importer. Meets me at the docks.
That's how you know it's bad. 10 seconds of flavor.
And people
there-
still buy it. That's the best part. It's literally 10 seconds of flavor, and then there's the print of the zebra with the soccer ball on the gum itself.
It's so stupid.
Isn't there like another gum that's pretty shitty? That's what I was thinking. Like, what's the like perfect circle one
Oh.
that you get in the little wax paper?
You're talking about Double Bubble.
Double Bubble, yeah.
Bubblicious.
Double Bubble is blue and white with a pink logo, and it's a little pink-faced kid in a hat blowing a
Yeah, I
bubble.
remember
And there's
that,
also
yeah.
Bazooka Joe, which is the one that has the comic in the inside.
Bazooka Joe's the good one.
Bazooka Joe's the one that you would get when you go to any like t-ball or softball game.
Because the comic. Because you got a comic inside
so
of
much
it.
bad gum out there.
I've got access
But
to a
not
lot.
Big League Chew.
No.
Big League Chew.
That's
They have it in bats and balls now too, which is fantastic.
what?
Yep.
All right. This is ruining childhoods all over the place. You're up on the board, right?
Yep. Keep going.
All right. This is the
is it,
last
right?
one. And
Last
then we
one.
go into Final Jeopardy.
Jeopardy.
Chaz, Rex, and Pip are in a Los Angeles metal band called the Lone Rangers. Oh, yeah. The movie is the same name as the candy.
Oh. Cory,
Cory.
what are airheads?
That is correct. Airheads.
Damn.
I forgot about
Thank
that
you,
movie.
316.
That was a good fucking one. That was a deep
They're not
pull.
allowed to sell gum.
Yeah.
That
That was a deep pull. Like my
Dragon.
brain index went to the very last shelf to pull that book off to get the name of that fucking Adam Sandler, Brendan Fraser movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who else was in there? Steve Buscemi.
Buscemi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
The little
Bush.
guy in your head that's like running through.
Cosmo Kramer is in that.
Was
one
he
too.
really?
Yeah, he's in that.
I've never seen the movie, so I just remember the cover of the actual thing.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Wow, that's terrible. So, Webb, you were oddly quiet that whole friggin' game. What's going on? Explain.
I want more candy.
You got 2 answers that were literally from the chat because I can see 50s in your
Oh, look
answers
at that
there.
score
Yay,
line.
I am
Thank you,
sucking,
316.
but I'm still beating Webb. I'm okay with that.
Oh.
I'm going to go ahead and lean on that Space Ghost answer.
So now we're down to Final Jeopardy, which at our current score, 2950 from Cory, 800 from Amy, and 700 from Mr. Webb here. Webb, this is pretty much who's a battle for second place.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
here.
I'm not even going to wager any of my imaginary dollars. I'm just going to take the dub.
Our final Jeopardy category is MTV cartoons.
I'm going all in.
Ooh.
Well, yeah, what would be the point of not going
Going all in, right?
All in?
Either I lose
Corey,
or I lose.
you want to put all in
I'm
too?
going the direct opposite of all in.
You're doing 5 points.
I'm just gonna write Alex Trebek backwards and see if you go to a different
la
dimension.
la 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 la.
All right. After I read the question, you will have 34 seconds.
Oh, hold
Category
on.
one more time.
MTV
Final Jeopardy is
cartoons.
MTV cartoons.
MTV. Okay.
It was going to be a category on its own, but then when I started reading the cartoons, because I remember some of them,
Some of them. You
and
can
I was just
remember.
like, ooh.
I'm gonna shut down
I think-
chat on
I was
this.
to say,
Yeah.
no chat for.
All right, chat.
I minimized the chat on the big screen.
You're
Here,
you're
I will turn them sideways so
you
no one
guys
thinks
are-
I'm cheating.
you're in the blind. Here we go, everybody. MTV cartoons. Now I'll read the question, then 34 seconds. Okay. Nitz, Rock, Cal, and Gimpy were all voiced by the show creator Peter Williams. Oh, and The Click by Good Charlotte was the theme song.
Whoa.
Can you read it one more time?
Oh my gosh. Nitz, Rocco, Cal, and Gimpy were all voiced by show creator Pete Williams. Oh, and The Click by Good Charlotte was the theme song. It's a deep cut.
Gimpy sounds so familiar. Hey, that got funky at the
all
end.
right.
That is awesome.
All right, everybody.
Well, I wagered absolutely nothing.
So do you want to go first?
Yeah, I'm going to say the correct answer is, of course, Street Sharks.
I'm sorry. That
dang
is
it. I still
incorrect.
win.
That is
Oh,
incorrect.
shucks.
I'm sorry.
All right.
Amy, as in second place.
I'm gonna, because you said Rocco Gimpy, and my brain went to Nickelodeon instead of MTV. So I'm just gonna pull from left, and I'm gonna say, what is Ren and Stimpy?
I'm sorry, that is also incorrect. But that was
Interesting guess.
interesting. Yeah,
I
like,
thought you were
seeing
going to
everything
go Rocco's
form.
Modern Life.
Which,
Because that was the first thing I thought of. But
Somebody
they
in chat said that. Star
Yeah.
Killer. He said Rocco's
Rocco's
Modern Life.
But
that's
that was-
not it.
but that
That's-
was way
There's
before-
Carlos Herrera. It's Carlos Herrera. It's not that does Rocco. It's not the creator.
And they said Good Charlotte.
Yeah,
so.
that
And then
It's
also I
gotta
said
be-
MTV.
Yeah,
and
which
I
is
don't
specifically
believe,
not Rocco's
Yeah,
Modern Life.
Rocco's never
when
been.
you
No, they
said
rebooted
Rocco-
it.
Oh, they
Rocco-
rooted it
Yeah.
to be on
they just-
MTV.
And, yeah, it was like in 2005.
Webb, before time runs out here.
The only cartoon I know of on MTV, I'm gonna say, what is Daria?
Someone
I
saying
started
Coco.
that wrong answer before you even started talking.
Yeah,
Undergrads.
What is undergrads is what we're looking
Nice
for,
job,
everybody.
Squiggles.
Undergrads. Squiggles wins the day, everybody.
I'm
With
so
that
happy
deep
to have you
cut.
down,
job,
Squiggles.
You should go watch it because actually,
We're tied for we're both losers, Webb. I'm not losing alone
Yeah, you guys
today.
you're
all-
second
both-
place.
No, I'm
No,
not.
you guys wagered it all.
we wagered it all.
You should have wagered $1 less.
Oh, shit,
You
I
would've
should have.
won, yeah.
so yeah, you probably.
In other words, I didn't lose alone, and I'm
Hindsight
okay with
2020.
I thought you were going to say, in other words, you played yourself.
Debate.
Terrible. Thank you for listening, everybody. That was Geek Jeopardy, everybody.
it. It was fun.
We got to do some.
You are so
I
freaking
wanted to do
competitive,
stuff
dude.
like with
Love
There were some bangers in
with
there. There's-
movie clips, or not movie clips, but like actually video. But it's a podcast. It's kind of
Yeah.
It'd be fun for us to stare at it.
difficult to do that with just audio.
Got me excited.
Good
for
old Ninja
Mission
says,
Hill.
"What is Undergrads?" Undergrads was literally a creation by one guy who voiced pretty much every character on there.
It's like
and
Rick and Morty.
MTV. No, I wouldn't put it on that level.
No. Well, it's like Mission Hill or
Never seen
Frisky
Mission
Dingo.
Hill.
Those are all Cartoon Network.
Never seen any of those. I don't know. It was a guy about it's about four friends that went to college and
Mission Hill.
did stuff. Thank you
Wow,
for coming out, Amy.
I'm looking at this shit, and it does not look familiar.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, after the show, I'll play the theme song, and
And then if we sing it, we know we're screwed.
you'll know it because it's Good Charlotte. Everybody was in the Good Charlotte, right? Webb?
He's slowly spinning his bottle in sadness of loss.
I'll plead the fifth.
Really? I'm pretty sure that you were a good
Self-incrimination.
Charlotte fan in high school.
Yes, the
No, not in high school. I can
oblongs.
confidently
love
say
you,
that I was not a
Squiggles.
good Charlotte fan in high
Was
school.
it college? Yeah. Clearly.
No,
Well, was an
it
undergrad.
It was middle school.
He was on the. Was it middle school?
Yeah,
Really?
8th grade.
Jeez, how old are you?
Oblong.
45.
See?
Yeah, clearly. I was gonna go with something, because like there was a lot of categories or a lot of cartoons for MTV. There's like the Max, there's Daria, Aeon
the
Flux,
Max, yeah.
but I didn't know if any of you guys would know any of that
Aeon
stuff.
Flux, but the Max I would have got as a comic book instead of as a cartoon.
Because when I started looking it up, it was like Beavis and Butthead was the only thing that I can see that people would be like, oh yeah, I know that one.
And then we're all like Daria, la 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 la.
Exactly. So anyway, thank you for listening. For Amelia Pond, Cory Vincent, The Real David Webb, I'm Sir Aaron Carter saying, who's going to beat Cory at Jeopardy?
Bring it on, Steven.
Cory.